So let's move to the delete. So we need, once we click on the link, so we need to delete the chosen contact. So you have already the route. So inside our contact list item, so here the drop down menu, so we have the edit and we have the delete. So before we add, but we have already here, as you can see, we have already the route. So the only thing we need to do is to add here slash, so for the edit, and also slash here for the delete. Okay, so I forgot to add this in the previous lecture, so add it and also add this one here. So now let's refresh the page. Let's, for example, delete one of these. Let's for example delete this one. So if we hit the delete button, so as you can see, we have an error telling us that the get method is not supported for route. So let's see what we have here. So here we are sending a get method, but we need the delete method. So as you can see here, we have a delete method here. So we have the put for updating and the delete for deleting. And I think here we don't need the name, so we need name only when we store and when we update, and also when we redirect the user to the home page. So here, as I said, we have the delete request. So let's change it. So here inside so let's close this file. So here inside contact list, so you have the link here, which is the delete. So all we need to do, so Inertia.js has a method for the link. So here we can set the method to delete, okay? Because if we don't set the method to delete, so it will be get by default, okay? So let's refresh the page and try again to delete one of the contacts. So let's delete this one, miss. So let's hit delete, and as you can see, we are redirected and it has been removed. Okay, so let's see the last page. So let's for example delete this one, Adam, just to be sure that delete is working. Let's move to the last page and see. So we don't have the Adam. Okay, so now we need to do something. So we need, once we add a contact or we delete or we update, so we need to display, as you can see, so we need to display here success message, because we don't know if the contact is updated or not, if he is deleted or not. So we need to tell or to display success message. So let's move to the contact list. So here, so we have already added this div that will display the flash messages. So here we can add a div, and this div will take, so let's add not a key, but we'll take a class, and this class will be, and this class we will see it later. Let's keep it as it is for now. And to display the message or the success message, we can use something called page. Okay, and the page has the props, and the props has the flash, and flash has the message. Okay, so now from where we get this one, which is the page and the props, not so the page and the props we can guess them, but from where we can guess the flash and the message. And also we need something else, which is the class that will take the alert message. So if the alert message is success, so you will have here the class success. If it is, for example, danger, so you will have danger. So depending on the flash.class. So let's add here the page.props.flash.class. Okay, so now we need to guess the flash.class and flash.message. So we have already, if you remember, so in the first lecture, or the first or second lecture when we added the Inertia.js. So we have the middleware. So we have added this middleware, which is handle this one, which is handle Inertia requests, and this middleware has a share method, and we can use this share method to share the messages throughout our application. Okay, not only the messages, but anything you want to share, you can use it here, okay, inside share method. And also when we reach the login and the registration, and once the user is logged in, so to display the currently logged in user, so we will use it to share the currently logged in users throughout our application. So now we will use it to display the flash messages, so these ones, so the messages that we send here once we add or we update or we delete a contact. So to do that, all you need to do is to add a key here and call it flash, okay? And this key will have an array, and array will have another key, which is message, and this is the one that we are getting here. So flash.message, and the message from where we can get it, we can use the fn here, and call the function, and or use the arrow function, and we can call or use the request that we have here, and using the request we can get the session, because the messages that we are sending from here will be in session. Okay, so we get the session, and once we have the session, so we get the message from the session. Okay, so this is the message, and the message is this one that we have here. Okay, so this is the message. So now we have the message. Next we need the class, as we said, so we need also the class. So let's change it from message to class, and also here to class. Okay, so here the class that we are sending. So now we are done with the flash messages, and here we receive them and we display them. Okay, so we can access the flash that we have here, that we have shared through our application, throughout our application, using page.props, and we can access flash.class or flash.message. Okay, so let's refresh the page and check if we will see a message or not. So let's, for example, delete this contact, and as you can see, contact deleted successfully. Okay, so this is the message. Let's go down. So this is the message, and the message we can get it, as I said, using the arrow function here, and we access the request sessions and we get the message, and also the class, which is success. So here we display the class. Okay, if you want, we can do something. Let's change the class here to danger. So when we update, and you will see that the class will be changed from success to danger. Let's, for example, update this contact. Let's keep the same thing and update, and as you can see, contact updated successfully. Okay, so let's make it success again, and same thing when we add another contact. So let's add, for example, someone, and let's use the same phone, same job, same company, and let's use, for example, Latvia, and hit submit. So contact added successfully, as you can see. If we move to the final or to the last page, we will find this here. Okay, so now we are done with deleting and displaying the flash messages. So what left? So we need now to move, so we can add something, which is add to the favorites. So here we need to add another link for the user, or for the user and also for the contact, and the user can click on the link, and once he clicks on the link, so he can add the contact to his favorite list. Okay.